What's going on, everyone? Welcome to this week's Variant Proportion Update for Friday, March 17th, 2023. I'm Data Report. Not too much in the way of changes here in the United States nationally for variant proportions, but there is a new variant that is starting to take hold over in England. As you can see, this person that tweeted here, the orange line represents XBB 1.9, and as you can see, it is rapidly rising over in England. So that's something we're going to have to watch. It has not entered a picture here in the United States just yet. Our current variants are as follows. XBB 1.5 is at 90.2%. BQ 1.1 is at 3.5%. XBB is at 2.5%. And our new XBB 1.5.1 is at 2.2%. BQ.1 is at 0.7%. CH 1.1 is at 0.5%. BA.2, it's still around, it's a year old, is at 0.2%. And BN.1 is at 0.1%. Going forward, region by region, we will only do the variants that are above 1%. Region 1, Connecticut, Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and Vermont. In this region, we see XBB 1.5 is at 95% of the cases. Then comes XBB 1.5.1 at 3% of the cases. XBB is at 1.2% of the cases. And moving on to Region 2, New Jersey, New York, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands. In this region, we see XBB 1.5 is at 95.3% of the cases. XBB 1.5.1 is 3% of the cases, and XBB is 1.1% of the cases. So far, we're seeing a slight increase in the XBB 1.5.1%. Region 3, Delaware, District of Columbia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and West Virginia. XBB 1.5 is still ahead at 94.5%. XBB 1.5.1 is at 2.9%. BQ 1.1 is at 1.1%. Region 4, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Mississippi, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Tennessee. XBB 1.5 is at 91.4%. XBB 1.5.1 is at 3.3%. BQ 1.1 is at 2.6%. And XBB is at 1.5%. Region 5, Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Minnesota, Ohio, and Wisconsin. XBB 1.5 is at 90.6%. BQ 1.1 is at 3.4%. XBB 1.5.1 is at 2.2%. And XBB is at 2.1%. Next we have Region 6, Arkansas, Louisiana, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Texas. In this region, XBB 1.5 is ahead at 91.2%. BQ 1.1 is at 4.1%. XBB is at 1.7%. XBB 1.5.1 is at 1.5%. Region 7, Iowa, Kansas, Missouri, and Nebraska. XBB 1.5 is at 79.7%. XBB is at 12.5%. BQ 1.1 is at 3.5%. And XBB 1.5.1 is at 3%. Region 8, Colorado, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Utah, and Wyoming. XBB 1.5 is at 86.9%. XBB is still at 6.2%. BQ 1.1 is at 2.9%. BA.2, look at this, 2.6% there. And skipping all the way down, XBB 1.5.1 is only at 0.4%. Very interesting to see BA.2 in this region, still at 2.6%. Odd. Region 9, Arizona, California, Hawaii, Nevada, American Samoa, Commonwealth of Northern Mariana Islands, and Federated States of Micronesia. In this region, XBB 1.5 is at 91.1%, BQ 1.1 is at 4.4%. XBB is at 1.9%. BQ.1 is at 1%. And XBB.15 is at 0.7%. Region 10, Alaska, Idaho, Oregon, and Washington. XBB 1.5 is at 87.2%. BQ 1.1 is still at 6.9%. That's holding on strong there for some reason. XBB is at 2.2%. BQ 0.1 is at 1.4%, and XBB 1.5.1 is at 0.9%. So there is something that did change this week. It's nothing major, but the XBB 1.5.1 variant in 3 regions is below 1%. Last week it was only one region, and in those regions, the BQ 1.1 or one of the others that are not XBB 1.5 actually gained some ground. So that's very odd, and who knows why it's doing that. There's not really, I don't have an explanation for it, but in some regions the BQ 1.1 does thrive. As for the national standpoint, we're still not seeing a new variant that's going to outpace XBB 1.5. It could be that variant from England. There's also another subvariant that's starting to take shape over in Brazil and India. More so India. Don't know too much about what's going on in Brazil on the variant front. Got to do some research on that. But we do know their cases are going up. Alright guys, that does it for this week's Variant Proportion Update. We'll have another one of these again next week with the next update. Until next time, stay safe, and if you like this video, hit the like and subscribe button down below.